with us, Nadir?
This kid.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 188. Is it 88?
I think it's 89.
Oh, wait, 189. We did not update.
Yeah.
189.
Yeah.
If it's 88, I'll put a place marker in here. If you see the edit point that says 89,
a lot of them. That's what number it is.
Then it's 89.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of them. We gotta do something for 200.
Yeah, man. Maybe we get the newly married deserter.
The deserter episode 200.
Yeah, Mr. Deserter.
I think about it. We should have convinced him to take his wife's last name. We should have said man. We should have said oh, it's a great. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Jay.
Yes.
Shout out to Beautiful Bride. It was a great service, man. Games Music Life was all together there. Have anyone ever asked you why Jay isn't on the pod anymore?
One of the groomsmen asked.
Yeah, he did. I want to know beforehand because he asked us both, and we kind of looked at each other like,
hey man,
he's busy.
He made an executive decision.
He's an author. He trumped us, man.
I mean, he had things he needed to take care of. But listen, whenever you're ready, man, you know what I'm saying? Third mic is still hot.
He knows it's an open invitation. That mic has never been used since he left. So whenever he comes back, but yeah, I want to get him back in here to see behind the scenes wedding wise because I think Mans was all over the place, man.
He was good after they did the ceremony part. He was good. He was Gucci after that. He was having a good time. Man.
Yeah, before ceremony, awesome. I thought I was going to get the smelling salts. From
listen, when what do they call it? The officiant started talking or whatever. Mm-hmm. Man, I didn't know if man was gonna make it. I thought he was gonna pass out.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was gonna pass out.
Yeah, I was like, woo.
I kind of expected it almost because I was already working it in my mind. When he passes out, what am I gonna do? Like, what's gonna be my course of events? And I already had it mapped out what I was gonna do. It was gonna be, I don't know, a flashbang, something, like just to take the attention away from my guy. I get him up in time and I just cause a scene or something.
Yeah.
But no, man, he's one of those dates I had circled on the calendar. I was glad, we could make it.
You go jump up and get your head out of my pocket.
Absolutely. You got to cause a scene, man. Like, I told you that ain't my wife. And then, or something. Just something would happen. Just slap a kid, And then, yeah, you got to. You got to slap. I mean, we're no kids there, really.
But man,
just get up and run or something.
That was a lot of fun, though, man. Got to dance and party. You know what I'm saying? Got DRUNK.
No, we didn't.
I don't drink and sip, man.
Yeah.
But no, we had it. Yeah, I actually got candy drunk, I guess.
Yeah, word.
Plenty of
candy hit.
Oh yeah,
because we had one at all. Did you have a candy at your wedding?
No.
Okay, we had one.
Okay, I remember. I remember.
Everyone really enjoyed it. I think my wife got like the candies that could potentially.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
So much going on. I should have asked you this off mic because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember a lot.
I remember the parts that I was involved in. If there was a candy table, I never got to go to it.
I don't remember a lot from my wedding. Sharita was telling me things about our wedding. I'm like, oh really? I'm like, I was just.
You remember the parts that
matter.
Yeah, that matter. It's like, I remember you and her is what you remember.
I do.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Always
but the rest of the night, I'm telling you, I look back at the photos. I'm like, oh, they were there.
Well, they started doing. They played the wobble at the wedding. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, what's this? This is all right. And then Sharita and Antoine both looked at me like, well, you guys did this at your wedding. The wobble, you remember?
Yeah.
No. I remember we had a team that I paid for, and we had them come, and I remember we'll talk about that off pod. But I remember certain parts of it. But I do kind of remember. But I don't remember that stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One thing you got to realize about men and weddings is like the groomsmen. It's not about us.
Right.
It's not about us,
man. You just show up. You know what I'm saying?
We just got to show up.
You there to give out a ring or whatever.
You can put a stick in my back and just prop me up and just tell me when to say I do. Because that's pretty much what it's about. I'm not saying it's not special. Just saying it's not about us.
No, what makes that so apparent is towards the end of the wedding, when everybody's getting their pictures, it's like, if you notice, the line to see the bride is usually long.
Oh, yeah.
The groom is just kind of like, eh.
It was a beeline to Jay. I just dapped him up. I remember I got dapped him up after I had already dapped him up before just because it looked awkward being by himself. And let me go up here and give man some attention because nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just there.
You're just there for a picture here and there.
Every once in a while, man, she might request you come back in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But man, it was good. That was a good time, man. Congratulations to you both.
Absolutely.
I always like to ask the classic question after the wedding. Only to the groom. I never ask the bride because I always get the same answer from the women. But it's like, yo, do you feel any different?
Oh, y'all asked him that beforehand. I asked him, what do you feel different?
It wasn't long enough. You know what I'm saying? But now he's had a couple days later. Next time I talk to him, I ask him, okay, now that you're a husband, do you feel any different?
Right. That's a good question. I think for me, though, too, usually what I do with people that's about to get married with somebody that I'm close with, I'll actually have a quarter in my pocket. And I didn't do it this year, and I wish I would have done it because what I usually would do would take that quarter and give it to him and say, this is the last thing you'll own on your own. And somebody did it to me before I got married, and I was like, that's player. I would love to pass that along. But at every wedding I've went to, I've done that. Even if I don't know the groom, I'll give it to him. One day we went to was one of Shree's people, and he looked at me like, who are you? I said, listen, just take word as gospel. I'm out. Have a good day. You know what I mean? So I definitely should have done it. But yo, let's start like we always do. What have we been playing? We've been playing, bro.
What have I been playing? I started playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
What?
Yeah, man. I got it on the Game Pass, so I started running that back a little bit.
Okay.
I haven't really been paying anything else, man. I had to take 2K20 back.
I was just about to ask you that. Like, do you ever take it back?
Yeah.
It's the library. Why don't you just pay the late fees?
There are no late fees, but it was just kind of like, I'm not going to make these people hunt me down for the game.
You're going to buy it. That's
no big deal. Actually, no, maybe not, man. We'll get there.
Really?
We'll get there. Yeah, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm a little upset.
Really?
But yes, I'm upset. 50,000 on my head of disrespect. But outside of that, I don't think I've been playing anything else, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting in the wings, man. I almost did the buy two get one. I have been plotting out my course for what games I was gonna get. I almost had the 3 laid out, man. I was gonna get 2K. I was gonna get Call of Duty, and I was going to get Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds is actually free on Game Pass right now.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to tell you that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna download it. I got till Thursday on Game Pass to make something happen. So yeah, I'll see how far I can get with that.
I wonder why it's free on Game Pass. Is that an Xbox exclusive?
I don't know. Listen, I knew nothing of this game. I was watching some other videos, and one of the reviews of that game came on. They were like, "It's a pretty good game. It's made by the people that made Fallout New Vegas." I was like, "I like Fallout New Vegas. Why not?" And one of my buddies was talking about it. Was a pretty good game. I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll check it out."
Everyone's talking about it as far as being good, and like you said, people who liked Fallout New Vegas like this game.
Yeah,
it looks Borderland-y to me. So I thought about it, but then once I read it was like Fallout New Vegas. Like, yeah, I'm out. Deer out.
No, you would like it, man, because it's like an adventure shooter. It's not like Fallout, what you remember. Like, because Fallout was more about like survival and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that this Outer Worlds.
Yeah, man, I didn't like it when you and Jay were talking about the super suits and you had to get a cell and all that stuff. Listen, that's what getting this run and gun, man.
You are such an enigma as far as what games you're actually gonna like, bro. Because like it always confuses me. It's like, man, you like JRPGs. But you know what I'm saying, you don't like games that really, you don't like RPGs really that much. Like what's the deal?
Well, some RPGs, like I like RPG aspects. Like I don't like Final Fantasy 15 that came out. It literally was too much going on, Kev. That's the reason why I didn't play it. Like all that.
It wasn't that much. I played it.
It seemed like it to me. It seemed like there was a lot going on. And I think I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like, because Jay tried to put me on to Final Fantasy 14, which is the online MMO. And he's like, oh, you might like this. That was my nerd level was just not there yet. Like, I'm not there yet for that. But the story looked amazing. I played about 4 or 5 hours of it. It seemed pretty cool. But it's one of those games, once again, just like Red Dead Redemption 2, I knew I would never finish it, so deer out.
But you like looters and like you like inventory management in games and all that. But then you didn't like.
I don't have place for many of them though, Kev. That's the thing. Like I don't like if I play another one, it's gonna take the place of the first one I'm playing. Like Destiny has such a huge slot of my life.
Push it to the side, man. It's over.
It's always something to do. And now, and also with my my crew coming back. Oh, thank you. The crew is coming back. We're all playing on a consistent basis again. Like we're all looking forward to it. It's like, all right, I don't really have a space for these other games.
See, man, listen. I know. Listen. You showed your love for Destiny, man. I'm over here doing a demo. I went to go I was handling some business. I was about to go exit the game. He was like, no. Pass sticks over here.
You got to finish the strike.
You got to do that.
You cannot leave people out there hanging, bro. That's against the code of ethics.
Listen,
or ethics.
Like Lil Nadir tried to get you too. He was like, hey, man, let me play. He was about to cut that bad boy off.
Well, you picked up on that. I'm glad you did. Because he was like, let me play. I'm like, all right, cool. And I was about to give him a controller. I thought he was about to get it in. He's like, no, I'm about to exit your game and go play Fortnite. On my gaming computer? No, you play Fortnite on that Xbox. All right?
He was like, you're done, son.
Yo, man, teenagers don't care, man.
At all, man.
They really don't, man. But precursor, what have I been playing? Just Destiny 2. Like I said, Outer Worlds is actually on Xbox Game Pass, and the reason why I found it out was actually because I was on there the other day. I had an update on the PC version. I went to download it, so I did download it, but I haven't played it yet. I don't know if I am going to play it, but I hear it looks pretty good on PC, so I figured I'd give it a run.
That means I'm probably going to have to delete Jump Force so that way I can install Outer Worlds.
You have no room in your hard drive?
No, man.
Really?
I keep my hard drive pretty full.
Really?
Yeah.
Get you an external.
Nah, I mean it's cool. I mean I wasn't gonna play Jump Force ever again, and I mean my Game Pass is about to expire, so it doesn't matter. You'll
probably get a free one. That's Xbox's hustle. Before it expires, you'll get a code for a mysterious free one.
Yeah, here, one more month.
Yeah, and you'll jump in there and you're like, oh man, it's great again. No, it's just ain't nothing else really going on.
Yeah, but but soon. My thing was it actually lined up perfectly for me because Friday, Death Stranding.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So Death Stranding, the reviews actually came out. The embargo was released last week. So they can only talk about the first 3 chapters.
Yeah.
how? Okay, here's my thing. We both were talking about it. We both dove into the reviews and people talking about it. And out of all the reviews that we both saw, well, at least the ones that I saw that I wanted to talk about was the first question they asked was, "Is this game fun?" So how is it that a game comes out this highly anticipated, and everyone is having a poll with the other person on the review, and they ask each other, "Is it fun?"
Right.
Like, doesn't that seem odd to you?
No, it makes perfect sense to me because this is Hideo Kojima.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when they're asking, is it fun? I think that they're asking more from a standpoint of, will a casual pick this game up and play it?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they're saying, Kev.
I think a lot, well, it's going to depend on your definition of fun.
Well, and that's what got into our conversation, definition of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so my definition of fun would be something fantasy-wise, playing, okay, not really fantasy, but like basically something I couldn't do in real life.
Right.
The reviews that I saw.
This isn't going to be like something that you
no,
can do in
it
real
looks
life.
like something I can do in real life. I've
Yeah.
been sent on honeydew missions before, and that's kind of what it seems like the reviewers were saying about the game. Now, I will say it's visually pretty.
Stunning.
Very, very visually pretty. The social aspect of it was pretty dope. Now, what I've heard on all the reviews that they say is the first 10 hours. Once you get 10 hours in, that's when the game really starts.
Yeah.
And if I don't know if I have 10 hours to give before a game picks up.
But see, okay, in that instance, I would have to ask, like, does a compelling story in a game grab you?
Yes, but see, that's the thing.
I don't believe you.
If
I don't believe you.
No, come on.
Because you abandoned Red Dead.
I did. But see, no, okay. Here's the thing with Red Dead wasn't my type of game because it was not so much open world. It wasn't maybe too real. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I'm gonna think with Kev. I don't know.
No, you can't. What kind of games it is you like?
I can't.
Okay. No, you can't.
I can't.
It's just like, you can't. Once you play it, you play the game, and then you're like, I like this. Yeah, but it's no specific style. There's no specific publisher. Like
even with Call of Duty, like I plan on getting Call of Duty. I just want to play the story.
Yeah,
the story seems really good to me.
But that's not why anybody buys Duty, man.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's like,
I'm different when it comes to that. I wonder, but the thing with Death Stranding though, when they reviewers were saying that there's certain things you do in your game that affects people in their other games.
Yeah,
where
that's beautiful.
Yeah, and they can put a like on it or something, like you make a bridge or you craft a ladder or something like that. I saw. So at first, when I first heard about the game, the creepy part about it kind of kept me off it. But from what I've been seeing, what the reviewers were saying, that plays a very minute role in the game.
I knew it was never going to be like that's a part of the story, but that's not what it's about.
I'm interested to see once you beat the game what you think about it.
I'm probably going to be like 10 out of 10. I'm not going to lie.
You think so?
I've been watching the reviews and I've seen the hate. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people giving it love too, but I've seen a lot of people hating too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for the people that are hating, I'm just like, you know what? You don't enjoy these types of games. And like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
What type of game is it like though? What can we compare it to?
I don't think you could compare it to anything.
And that's the problem.
But having played like Metal Gear and stuff like that, I knew what to expect. I knew that, the story is what's going to make this game intriguing, more so than like the gameplay mechanic. Like if you go back and play Metal Gear Solid 1, that game is clunky as hell. Okay. And like,
but it also was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. But even back then, it was a little bit clunky, and it's hard to figure out. And like the mechanics of it, it doesn't hold your hand at all. You literally have to go in and figure this stuff out for yourself. You have to think through it and figure it out for yourself. And if you enjoy that sort of experience in a game, then Death Stranding is going to be the kind of game for you, because it's like it takes a lot of plotting and planning. It's not anything like supernatural. Like there's not going to be any flying or magic dragons or anything like that. I mean, Metal Gear had a little bit of that stuff.
Didn't it have action though?
Metal Gear is a stealth game. So yes, it does have action, but the action isn't really the point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's more about the stealth and the tactics. It's a stealth tactics game.
Yeah.
So trying to really just figure your way out and like figure out these puzzles, like how you always talk about like when I said you got to switch the controller or whatever. Like that sounds dope because like, oh man, I've never heard of that in a game. But you also have to think like back then, you would never see anything like that in a game. So the fact that you had to think up that this is what you needed to do, or the fact that you're just like, you know what, let me just try this to see if it works.
Do you think that something like that is going to work in Death Stranding? Or
Death Stranding?
They're going to have that in Death Stranding?
I don't know. I don't know.
But you got to think about it. During Metal Gear Solid 1, there was no game facts. I mean, they had game FAQs, but most people didn't have the internet or wasn't really thinking to go on there at that time.
Yeah.
So with the internet being the way it is there going to be any figuring it out?
Any surprises?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
for the people that want to figure it out, you just won't see that stuff, and I think that's why Sony's kind of keeping it so close to the hip, like as far as like letting people review it and stuff. Yeah, you can only do so much with the reviews.
But you're a person who doesn't mind stuff being spoiled for you. Something like that got spoiled, you would mind.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff I want to figure out on my own, but like I'll just avoid it. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll just avoid.
You avoid something? Stuff. No, when I say I'm avoid something,
but no,
give me crap about it.
No, this is the thing though.
Okay, here
we
go.
It'll be like that. I just play the game. Like I'm not gonna look up anything else about the game or anything like that. I won't stumble across anything. Like okay, so this week. You haven't watched Power, but like the Power spoilers came out. I actually skipped them this week. I was like, let me just see what happens.
Well, okay, I saw it. Some of that stuff you can't avoid. And plus, Power, from what I've heard, is not.
Actually, I started watching it. I figured out very early what was about to happen. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, not a big jump. And man, that was a terrible episode of television too. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Like, it's so corny.
That's what I keep hearing about. Every episode, every week, everyone says that.
Like, and the show is like, it's like kind of ventured off into this realm of fantasy. Like, ghosts keep seeing all these ghosts of people that are coming to talk to them and stuff. I'm like, what are we doing here anymore?
Listen, I've read. If you ever want to have a hearty laugh, I mean like a full belly laugh, go on a Reddit thread for Power, and like people are in there, they are losing their stuff. Just how bad it is.
It's just getting weird, man. Like they're jumping off the deep end.
Yeah.
But back to Death Stranding. So like I'm just gonna play the game. Like how I powered through Red Dead Redemption will probably be how I powered through Death Stranding. It'll be like one of the.
Yeah. The reason why I say that because you're more of a Hideo Kojima fan than you are of any developer. I think you're gonna take your time with it.
I mean, I will take my time with it, but like it's gonna be one of those games where like I can't put it down.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna devote many
slick
hours.
too, by the way. The fact that you passed on 2K. See, usually a 2K season comes out and most wives and girlfriends get mad because their husbands or boyfriends are playing 2K. You knew you were gonna play this game.
You're saving up in the bank.
You're saving up in the bank. You've been banking all your hours in for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get tucked in.
Listen, I've made it perfectly clear. Like I've been making it clear for like a month. Like, listen, November 8th. Death Stranding is coming out. Okay, listen here. I've been making her watch all the trailers. Like, do you see this? You see what all this is? I know it don't make no sense to you right now.
Right.
If you want it to make sense, you can come on down here with me, and I'll make it make sense for you.
Right. That's funny, man. But you ain't slick. I peep game now. But no, I'm excited for you, bro. I know you're really looking forward to it.
Excited for me, man. The passive, I'm not buying this.
You see how I see that? Because at first I was thinking about like I might get it, the hype, whatever. Then I started looking at it like, yo, that ain't what I want to do.
You should get the game, like you know what? Because like as a gamer, bro, like I feel for you. It's like you've missed out on some great experiences, like not really knowing the greatness of Hideo, or you know what I'm saying, Hideo,
whatever. Hideo, same thing. Tomato.
Yeah, it's like, but. Like, and I know, like you hear me say those words, and it's kind of like, but it's like, no, man. Like, it is really something special. Like, it's culture in gaming. Like that. Like it's a rite of passage almost to have played. You got to at least play one of these games. Like, even if it's not Death Stranding,
I will.
You got to maybe play Metal Gear Solid. I've got Metal Gear on Xbox and PlayStation. You're welcome to either one of them.
I got it for the Game Pass has them, I think.
Yeah, I know it was free for Xbox Live a few months ago. Metal Gear Solid 5. I think you'll like Metal Gear Solid 5 because it is more of a shooter. It's open world.
Just for GP, I'm not gonna play it because they forced my boy out, man.
They forced his hand on there.
They forced him out.
It gets
a
little
man.
When you get to that second, third chapter, it gets a little ugly just because you'll realize like, oh, I'm doing the same missions over, and they're like trying to kind of piece the story together, trying to wrap it up, hurry it up. But like up until the point, it's a great game.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not nervous about this game at all?
About Death Stranding? No, man. They gave Hideo full creative control, and I'm ready to experience his vision, man. Like he's never let me down.
I want an honest review though, bro. I want you to be unbiased.
Oh, look, I can't promise to be unbiased because
okay, all right. Well, at least you're honest about that.
It's like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll always tell you if I didn't like a game. Like I can't front on if I like a game or not, but I'm pretty resolved that I'm gonna like the game
because the Deserter is going. He's getting it. I know you two have had your own conversations about it without me. We're gonna have a podcast with him on it. And y'all gonna talk about it.
We talk about Death Stranding. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, because I really want his opinions too. Because he's been avoiding all of the.
JC's not like you. He'll avoid it all. Yeah, he's going in there completely blind. Whereas, like I said, I do think if it was something about the game that could be spoiled, you would be upset if it got spoiled.
Maybe a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Like once I knew the embargoes, like everybody is making it very clear that it's spoiler free. Only 20 minutes of game footage they're allowed to show, and it all has to be within the first 3 chapters.
Yeah,
like it's fun, and like when you watch other people play it, I don't think it's a game where it's like 20 minutes can really justify what the game is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's why they're like, this will kind of give you an idea of the mechanics, but you'll know nothing of what this game is.
And I think another thing that's kind of weird, not weird, but kind of shocking about it, they can only talk about the first 3 chapters, but they said that the game doesn't start till you're 10 hours in. So were they saying that the first 3 chapters are 10 hours?
Hey man, very well could be. I don't even think that that's the case. I think that they're basically just saying like, you know.
Did you see on reviewers where they said but they showed like part of the screen was blurred out, like when they show you what it was or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder what that's all about. Okay, well we'll see. Game comes out this Friday.
Might have been him naked. They say naked a lot.
Really?
Yeah. The president of Sony said that this game is going to bring on a lot of tears.
A lot of tears.
A lot of tears.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Make me cry, bro.
Yeah. You're not gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Not.
But listen, if you happen to achieve it, like man, hey, kudos.
Will you admit it?
Oh yeah,
If you said Thug Dove, you would tell him?
Yeah, absolutely.
You probably tell me.
When I played Red Dead, I was a little. I wasn't choked up, but I was kind of like, dang. Man. Well, you never finished Red Dead, so
I know a dude dies. I saw the ending.
Well, yeah. If you ever played Red Dead 1, you knew that Arthur was gonna die because he's not in Red Dead 1, and Red Dead 2 is the prequel. But yeah, man. Like when you saw him. Well, when you saw him, no, that's the thing. Like, you know, he's gonna die because he catches tuberculosis.
Oh yeah.
And like towards the end of the game, so it's like literally you're watching kind of the slow descent of him dying towards the end of the game. Oh man,
one of the reviews I saw about
Red Dead
talked about how sweet that was because like you saw your character dying like throughout the game, like you said.
Yeah,
that was kind of
like nah, man, like that, and like kudos to them for you know what I'm saying being able to pull that off. But man, it's like watching somebody that you love die.
Yeah,
like
that's a good game.
Yeah, like
that's a good game.
Yeah,
see, that's how I was. That's how it was when I played Gears of War with Dom died. Although I know you didn't have the same feeling when Dom died. That's how I felt, Ken.
Almost lost my religion right there. All right, man, he was about to get a smooth bleep on here. As soon as when I watch Dom.
Hey man, I'm just saying. But you had a disdain for Dom. Because you didn't.
Dom sucked.
You didn't play with a character. You played with the
AI
the
Dom.
guy.
Yeah, horrible.
AI Dom might have been horrible.
Oh God,
I get
worse.
It. All right, man. Other news: NBA 2K, NBA Live. I'm sorry, 20 was officially canceled. I mean, what gave it away? The 2K's been out for almost 3 months. Like, I mean, we knew Live was canceled. Whether or not y'all came out and admitted it, we knew it was canceled.
Well, rumor has it that they're focusing on next gen.
Stop. Live needs to stop, bro.
No. Please don't stop. Please.
They have to though.
No.
Kev, how many times has this game been canceled? How many times has an NBA Live been canceled?
3 times.
3 times. Okay. And then like the thing is, Live used to hold the cards in it through the Genesis days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were younger. The Live would come out on the Genesis. Like,
Live was fire up through like 360. I remember I used to buy Live over 2K in 360 days, just holding on hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So then 2K took over once Dreamcast came, and that's been holding the mantle. I mean, at least they had competition.
That's why I need Live not to stop.
Well, I mean,
and last year it picked up a little bit of momentum. People were praising it a bit.
Yeah.
I bought it. It was like $1.95
so you bought
or
it for
something.
like $2.
Yeah, and I mean I played it for like 3 days or whatever. I was like, this is a good product, but I was so invested in 2K already. I was like, I can't keep playing this. You know what I mean? So,
because didn't you say the My Team version of that was actually all right?
Yeah, it was actually better because it was, you know what I'm saying, not a money grab. Like 2K, man, if it wasn't for Sugar Mama Veronica, like, no, there's no way to play like My Team. And I mean, you can play and be competitive, but like Pack is such a nasty thing.
But you love Pack.
I love Free Pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do love. When we say he loves Pack, he loves Free Pack.
Yeah, I mean, no, Pack that was acquired 100% legally through the game.
There's algorithms out here, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. We knew what you meant.
Yeah. I purchased it through game cards and I loaded it into the game, which freed me up to buy the packs.
Yes, we knew what you meant, bro. We knew what you meant. Thank you, base Xbox.
Yes,
we knew what you meant. But yeah, 2K, I mean, not 2K, Live being canceled again, like just somebody else needs to come. If I'm another developer and I'm thinking about making an NBA game, this is where I kind of know that my niche, I can come in here and make some money.
Yeah.
Because you can come in and make a killing right now, especially with 2K kind of taking a big hit, which we kind of can lead into, 2K20 is struggling, bro.
Yeah, they are.
They're actually giving out free copies. You emailed me, or not emailed me, you called me and said that there is check your email because rumor has it 2K was actually emailing people and giving away free copies.
Yeah.
That's when you know the game's struggling.
Yeah.
In the heart of the NBA season. NBA season hasn't really started yet. It's like we're in week 2, week 3?
Yeah.
If that.
But I mean, they you know what, they do well. Hopefully that they just go ahead and stick to this game model, make the game free to play, and because they make all their money off of VC.
Bro, I wish they would have done that. Made it a free to play game, and just like Fortnite or any Apex Legends, and then just have roster updates.
Exactly.
You know, like if people wants to play the game itself, like why do? I mean, it had us in the just for a very long time. Every year they kind of got us with that lulling us to sleep and buying it for $59.99, and really like, yo, this game. The game was actually pretty perfect when it came to gameplay, unless the servers were really bad. Yeah. But if you're playing offline, who cares, man?
Yeah, it's a nasty game. But I am a little hot with 2K for not sending me the code for the free 2K20, and I think that I actually jinxed myself. First of all, the library copy that I got, like, you know, it was definitely, you know what I'm saying, a great surprise. I'm happy that I got it. I got to experience it, whatever.
But
and you know, yeah. Well, this was kind of the weird thing that kind of happened with it. So I got it on a Friday, right? So that Friday, the game actually went free to play for the weekend.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, I could have played it that weekend anyway. And then, you know, I mean, Monday come back around, like it's back to the hustle and bustle. Like, I mean, I'm back to work, back to school, all that kind of stuff. So I only got to play a little bit through the week, and then I had to take it back I actually took it back Saturday morning. It was supposed to go back Friday night, but I was like, well, whatever. But then on like the night of Halloween, they started sending out codes to get the game for free. But they thought I already had it, so they were like, "Hey," they sent me an email like, "Welcome to 2K20." I'm like,
"Oh, that's what you were saying." I didn't get that email. Really? I didn't get any. If I'd got it for free, I'd have Steve Nash it to you, bro.
Yeah. Well, I was actually gonna tell. I was like, man, just give it to the boys. They might want to play it. But I was like, oh,
no, they all over 19. Matter of fact, they were geeked because 2K19 had a glitch or something where you could level your player up.
Word.
On for free. So they was leveling their player. They were charged. You know, so everyone that has the game could level their players up too.
Yeah, so everybody was good.
So everybody was good. So I think that it was just something. It wasn't no glitch. It was just something they did.
Yeah.
But for the fact that you'd have got a free copy of the game, that'd have been kind of dope. Do you know? Does anybody in the crew? Did anybody get a free copy?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's fake then.
No, I've seen a ton of people on Twitter like, yeah, I got it. So
these people should be selling it for the free then, or selling it for 5 or 10.
That's what I said too, but. Man, who knows?
You better hit eBay.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to for the code. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Black Friday's right around the corner. That game going to be, if they're already giving it out for free, Black Friday come around, man, it's going to be $10-15.
Man, it could be like Anthem, because Anthem's going to sell for $9.99 right now.
Yeah, so.
A lot of people got fired off of Anthem.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. But with 2K, like, they just need the player base there because they can continue to make money. Anthem is done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a dead thing and never to return.
Yeah.
But with 2K, if they can just get a player base back established, they can start to make money again. Their biggest problem is not getting people in the door right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. 2K, man, who ever thought that 2K would have had this bad press like this, though?
My thing is, though, it's like, man, are sales really down like that? People aren't rocking with 2K20 like that at all?
I think it's damage control. I think that, you know, they thought, I think the player base is there. If we saw the numbers, I think people are still playing it.
Man.
Really?
No, man. I know
streamers aren't playing it, so.
And a lot of people just decided to pass on it. And like when I watch, like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch that play, Shake and Bake's not buying packs no more. Really? He barely uploads anymore. It seems like the other ones that are like still going strong, they're going. But are they having fun? I don't really know. Troy Dan's been streaming a bunch of different stuff. He's barely been giving us 2K videos.
I saw that. Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, I don't know, something funky is going on with 2K20, and the fact that they're giving out the game for free is telling me like, hey man, they need people to get on this game. Like people clearly aren't playing.
Yeah,
and it has been on sale, bro. Yeah. Like 2K has been on sale for $30. I mean, but think about the fact I haven't bought it. The boys haven't asked for it.
No, they haven't even asked for it.
A lot of people apparently are not playing
2K20. Man, we'll see. Man, whatever they. Good thing about it though, so we didn't talk about was NCAA.
Yeah,
ruling came out. I guess it's like the first stepping stone in bringing back the college football and college basketball games.
Yeah, they're gonna allow the kids get paid off their likeness.
One thing about it too though, when the college players was actually when they were allowed to make college games, I should say, there was a college softball game out. There was a college baseball game. There were a lot of different college games out.
I guess at that point they were like, hey man, we got the license.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pimp these kids.
Yeah.
So this is the precursor to players getting paid for their likeness. Which means, like I said, college football being able to come back, college basketball coming back. Yep. More college football than anything. That's all we miss. Is right. That Hilo Trail. But what say you? What do you think, bro?
Oh man, I'm excited about it, man. College football might even get me back into playing Madden.
Really?
Hey man, do you remember how fun it was, man? You get the college football
we
game
talked about
first,
that. Yeah.
you get NCAA, and then you play through, man. You set up your player, go through all 4 years or whatever. Now you're ready for the NFL draft. You get Madden and import them.
Bro, that's the only thing that can save Madden at this point.
Yeah.
Seriously, because like you said, you would get the college game just to play it, to pump the player up, and then import him into Madden. But the thing I loved about the PlayStation 2 version, I always bring this up, I don't want to sound like old and washed, but the thing I loved about the PlayStation 2 version was all your stats and everything that you did on the PlayStation 2 version of the game, if you were crappy with the player, he uploaded crappy. If you were good with the player and pumped him up and played with him and got touchdowns like that, he imported very well.
Yeah.
I remember we played with Joey Harrington. For some reason, we thought Joey Harrington was going to be good in the NFL. And we pumped him up because he was on the cover of the game the year prior. And he imported to Madden like an 89, which was very present. He was a beast. And then you drafted him and then your progression. So, yeah, that's the only thing that can save Madden is that. And plus, a college football game being out was just so dope. You lived, your cousins, your family played at Ohio State. So it was nothing like when he got the game and saw himself in the game.
Yeah.
Like, that was super dope. I think kids would like to see that. And plus, you get a little money, too.
Yeah.
Like, buy him a Chick-fil-A combo for that, man. I mean, I don't know what the splits are going to be.
Get
But
the Joel Embiid special.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now it should be it should be the same price for everybody across the board. I don't want to see like DeAndre Ayton's out here getting Hummers, and then you got, you know what I'm saying, the 3-star recruit that's going to University of Oregon out here barely making it. He got a value meal or something. It got to be the same across the board, man.
Yeah.
But no, I think what I did read though is that this is the stepping stone in it. There's still a long way to go before we get to our college football and college basketball again, but it's heading in the right direction.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right, man. That's it. Gaming news. Let's move on here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So NFL, Cam Newton was placed in IR, man.
Ooh.
He was placed in IR. So you bring up a great point. You feel that they're placing him on IR to save him from getting hurt so they can trade him.
I think so.
That's a great point. I don't. Do you trade a Cam Newton? How do you trade Cam Newton?
I mean, the dude that came in for him, he's been winning. They're like, Cam, you've been nicked up the last 2-3 seasons. I think we got all we can get out of you. And you know what I mean? I think that they're ready to move on from him. It's sad.
I hate to see Cam going out like this. Yeah, bro. Everybody ain't Drew Brees. You know what I mean?
I mean, Teddy's probably going to be gone next year. So, Cam, come back it up, man. Pause.
Whoa. Come be the backup.
Yeah, come be the backup.
I think people will definitely there's a lot of cats that need quarterbacks. I mean, the Redskins, Jesus Christ. The Redskins, I'm just going to talk through it. The Redskins need a quarterback. A lot of teams need quarterbacks. We can go through the list. I mean, a lot of teams need quarterbacks.
Saints need a backup.
Saints, you keep on saying that. You come to Philly and back up the ginger. No, I don't want no backups in my team because I don't want no quarterback controversies.
Hey man, listen, a backup got y'all Super Bowl.
He wasn't a backup. Okay, let's not ever talk about the miraculous Nick Foles. All right, because he's coming back this week. Minshew, get your butt back on the bench. We about to
talk about Nick Foles too.
Minshew, get your butt back on the bench. But here's the thing, though. I mean, the Minshew era is over. The thing is, Minshew knew he wasn't going to be in long, which is why he came with the outfit with the rayon with no buffer tee underneath it, the chest hair out, the taco meat out.
Making the most of it.
He knew he wasn't going to be here long, so I'm going to make the most of it. But also, man, there's so much money wrapped up into Nick Foles, man.
Yeah.
I mean, no one knew he was going to come out first. Even the pass that he threw before he got his clavicle shredded, it was a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was a perfect pass in the corner end zone. So the fact that he's coming back doesn't surprise me. As an Eagle fan, it doesn't surprise me. He's out there getting another shot. But
the hype around Minshew Magic, man, like
man, he was
so
bad.
excited about him, man.
Yeah, because of all the stuff.
He played 2 good games. He had 2 good games. Everybody's like, yeah, man, he's the guy. He's gonna be next up.
No,
hey, man, just like that Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it got real quiet for him, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It didn't get quiet for Teddy Two Gloves though.
Not at all.
Drew ain't slick either. We talked about it last pod, but Drew ain't slick. He's like, yo, it's enough.
Yeah, he came back just in time.
Okay?
Like, hey,
listen,
you've done enough now.
You've done enough. You've done your audition. You're gonna get a big paycheck next year. As for now, I'm coming back.
He didn't want no questions around that bye week.
Man.
He was like, no.
At all. What else have you seen in the NFL though? You been following any of it?
Just my Saints, man. We steamrolling things, and it
looks like
the Super Bowl.
It looks like the NFC is gonna go through New Orleans.
Yeah, man. It looks like the Super Bowl gonna go to New Orleans. Yeah.
And Drew's back clicking. Yeah, man. The NFC looks like it's gonna be wide open.
Mike Thomas, you can't guard Mike.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean?
You know what trips me out about Mike Thomas is that he went to Ohio State.
Yeah.
And every time, nephew always reminds me he went to Ohio State.
Buddy, listen.
He wasn't that big at Ohio State, was he? Pause. Was he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Mike Thomas, he was that guy.
Okay.
But listen, man, those are the New Orleans Buckeyes.
Yeah, they are. They are. There's a lot of Buckeyes on that team.
Yeah.
A lot of Buckeyes. So yeah, only thing else I've been following NFL wise, Eagles got a big win against the Bears. Thank God for Trubisky because he's god awful. But we almost still found a way to blow it. But no, the story of the NFL this week was the Cleveland Browns safety who came out and wanted to give that reporter the hands. I'm not going to repeat it because it's a family-friendly show, exactly what he said. And so my thing about it all is he tweeted out and told the dude, he put the address of the practice facility.
Yeah.
He lied.
He stayed dangerous.
He didn't. He lied, bro.
Did he?
Because he's not there no more. So I was gonna give him the address. You ain't there to get nobody no hands.
At that time, he was ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? He basically dropped a pin.
You did.
And then he changed his location.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't want to smoke, as the kids would say.
Hey, no, he wanted all of it.
Man,
bro.
why? First of all, why
he was a hero?
Why would you tweet or even text message anyone in print that you want to kill them? Like that, I don't understand that.
Hey, man, listen. Sometimes you gotta let them know, man.
This is why me and you beef at times because you always side with this stuff. You're like, okay, I can understand it. No, you can't. How could you understand that?
Yeah, listen, man. Mans have been talking spicy about it. Like, hey, man, I'm just letting you know I can hear you.
It's funny how the world comes at you very fast. My man worked his entire life to be an NFL player, and to lose it for some tweets is just crazy to me.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
But,
you know what I'm saying? You ever told your kids to do something that maybe they didn't want to do? Maybe heard a little bit of grumble under their breath. Yeah. What do you do after that?
I check them.
Exactly. You ask them, "Hey, what was that?
Yeah.
Did you have something you want to say to me?" That's all this was.
That's all it was.
That's all this was.
But by doing that, none of that's going to never make me not be their dad. This made him not be an NFL player anymore.
It made him not be a player for the Browns. Like
nobody's
here on these New Orleans Saints, man, we like that kind of fervor.
Well, here's the thing. You're stupid. Here's the thing though that's crazy. If he is a good player, which I don't even know who the guy is. If he's a good player,
he's a good player.
Okay, if he is, he won't be free long. Because look at Josh Gordon.
Right.
Josh Gordon has all the
from
the outside looking in, it looks like he has a lot of issues.
Yeah, he's got a million chances.
He was a free agent for what? 5 hours?
Yeah.
6 hours? Seahawks picked him up.
Don't matter.
And the thing is, now the Seahawks with Russell Wilson, all the MVP talk been talking about Russell Wilson too. Now he has another weapon in Josh Gordon.
I've said it once. I'm going to say it again. As long as you don't take a knee.
Very
come
true.
back.
Very true.
Back. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Mike Vick did some things.
He did.
Mike Vick.
He did.
I love Mike Vick.
He did some things. He did some things.
Ray Lewis,
things.
Allegedly might have had involvings in some things.
Yeah, and he won a Super Bowl. We forgot all about it.
Yeah. No problem.
No
problem.
That's why. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it on pod right now. Eagles, go ahead and bring in Antonio Brown. Go ahead and bring him in. I'm all for it. Bring him in. I want him as an Eagle.
He ain't done nothing too bad.
Bring Nino Brown in.
Yeah, he ain't killed nobody.
We need a receiver.
I mean,
Deshaun Jackson just reported he's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, we need a receiver, bro.
Yeah, I would not be mad at that move. That'd be a smart move.
I would think so.
I'm surprised that the Rams haven't made a move for AB.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clearly, they love getting richer. So
they do. They do. Although them Ravens looked pretty good the other night too.
Hey man, listen, Lamar Jackson's the truth.
He is, but but the thing is though, you got to remember this is against the Patriots. I think they let him do all that stuff. I think some of it was just the boy's a bad boy. Don't get me wrong. I think some of it though was the Patriots know they're gonna have to see them again, and they don't want to put all their cards out there. Because that's how when they played the Mahomes and them in the playoffs, and how Mahomes couldn't get off like that.
Yeah,
they cut the water off, man.
Oh yeah.
Bill Belichick is a great a-hole, man. If you look up a-hole in the dictionary, his face is there. Like I love it, man. Like, he said under his breath, "He says effing a-hole."
Right.
Like this dude right here, I love this guy, man. And he wears a hoodie with no sleeves. Like I dream of being that level of petty. And that's about me. I'm petty. Like I will say I'm the petty guy when it comes to stuff like that. Like I don't do the altercation. I don't do all that stuff. If the problem's a problem. If not, I'm gonna be petty.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Bill Belichick does. So, but I'm just happy to be watching NFL again to some degree.
Yeah.
I've come to the point that I think that my Eagles might do better without me watching. So,
listen, all I know is if Mans from Cleveland don't get signed to a team, I might be ready for a boycott.
Man, again?
Yeah.
He's gonna get another job.
Yeah, he deserves a shot.
Yeah, bro, he was going at that dude's neck. I can't even repeat it what he said, but
yeah.
He went there. That's all I'll say.
I mean, hey, listen, you talk stuff now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Right. All right, man. Basketball. So Steph, man, he went down with a broken hand.
Oh man.
It was messed up to see, man.
Dragoon gonna sit out.
Yeah. Now Draymond is saying he's hurt now with a torn ligament in his finger or something like that. I bet. You ain't slick, Draymond. You ain't trying to be out there playing with the young boys. I challenge anybody to look at the starting five for Golden State, and besides D'Angelo Russell, know who any of those guys are.
D'Angelo Russell ain't even playing right now.
Oh, he's not?
I mean, the other night, there are 5 starters. Like, I don't know who. But they did get a win.
They did get a win
the other
against
night.
Portland.
Yeah. So, hey,
young boys are playing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was one game, and they got it. They were announced to being started. You know, how you go in before the game, you see the list, and you see the start. Oh, I'm starting. Oh, we gonna get it. And they
Extra
band
excited.
together, extra excited. And they
Yeah.
probably get smoked by 50 tonight, man. Tomorrow, next time they play.
Oh,
The surprise to me for the early NBA season has been the Phoenix Suns. They've actually been winning, man. But once the season,
we know that's not gonna last.
No, it's not gonna last.
Nah,
It's not gonna last. LeBron's going dumb.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot going on, man. I
Listen, the Clippers are the ones though, man. I don't like for now. They're still the team to defeat, man. There's a guy on Instagram, man. He does like these NBA voiceovers, hilarious, bro.
Yes,
I'm gonna send you one of the clips, man. He be doing Kawhi as a robot, with the Terminator.
Did you see the commercial of him?
Yeah. Oh man, but no, these clips would be hilarious.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They did the hey thing. Oh man, hilarious.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah.
Other news we had: Timberwolves. They're expected to trade for D'Angelo Russell. So that's the rumor right now. Huh?
Yeah, I think that's why D'Lo wasn't playing.
Oh wow.
I think the Warriors are
who they gonna give
put
up
together a
for?
package. That's the thing. I really don't know because it's like if I'm Golden State, I don't want anybody but Cat. And I know that they probably would love to unload Wiggins, but it's like Wiggins got a bloated contract that, his production don't really match up. So why would I take on that contract?
No, I mean Golden State. If I would trade him, it would be for
picks.
You know,
the Timberwolves probably. I mean, I don't. Maybe if they gave up, or if they got something like no, they wouldn't have got anything. In
unless
Jimmy
they
Butler
have
trades.
No, but unless they have a lottery protected pick, then I would trade for it. But if it's lottery protected, I wouldn't do it. But I'm not sure what Golden State's thought process is. I never thought that. I mean, I knew that it would fall out once KD left, but I still thought they had a great team. You know, without KD. Well, I mean, if they had everybody being healthy when Clay come back.
Yeah. Because that was a championship team.
Yeah. But look at the last, let's say 6 games at this point because it's been 6 games. But you had KD go down.
Yeah.
You had Steph breaking his hand. You had Clay go down, tear his ACL. And then Draymond has a phantom finger injury.
Yeah.
In the last 6 games that they played.
Lost everybody.
And they lost everybody to injury. I mean, to say their run is over is like, I mean, people had them not making the playoffs even if Steph was healthy.
Yeah.
You know,
I think they bounce back though. They'll be fine. Once Clay comes back, man, all is going to be right with them.
I think, one thing was they all come back. It puts that chip back on their shoulder. They all can come back and try to get some dubs. But the West is stacked, bro.
And Clay adds something different on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? He's a key component on the defensive end because he can take your best player.
Yes. And see, I think that with KD leaving wasn't the biggest blow. It was Clay getting hurt. That was the biggest blow to me, man.
I don't know, man. It's like KD really just shifted the tables.
No, he shifted the table, but I mean, if he would have stayed, and let's just say if Clay didn't get hurt, I mean, they still would have been a good team. Let's say everybody would have stayed healthy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I believe that. I mean, we saw he's injured, but how injured is Kevin Durant really? Because he been popping up a lot of places, man. Looking real okay.
No, I think what it is too is like we're actually seeing the 99 overall Kevin Durant, and we're getting to see him in pure a-hole form right now.
Oh
yeah. I mean, because think about it. Before him, what other players were hurt for the year and sat on the sideline? But I don't think we've ever saw that. But
even beyond that, like he's just doing a lot of walking around.
Oh yeah,
unassisted.
Oh no, he did a stutter step the other day. He ain't slick. I saw him. He stutter stepped and shot the ball. Said, okay. Yeah. All right, I know you out here, bro. I see what's going on here. I see the play.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted a year off, man. That's all he wanted. But I think he really definitely was hurt. I'm not saying that.
No, I mean, we watched it. We saw it. But I saw the injury happen.
Oh, we saw it. It rolled up like a lampshade. I saw it, man. Wow. It did.
It did, yeah. That was actually a great analogy. It did, yeah.
But watching the NBA, one thing about the NBA, though, early on is like, these cats can score.
Yeah.
Like, that Brooklyn game the other night, Kyrie was he's putting up some numbers, man. But Kyrie can still play. Don't get me wrong. And like Houston can still play.
Harden already put up a 59 piece on somebody.
Are you worried about the Rockets?
No, not really.
I'm not really.
I mean, my thing is they're still figuring it out with Russ joining the team. They're trying to figure out where everybody kind of belongs and fits in.
Yeah.
But man, by mid-December, man, Rockets will be just fine. They'll probably be on a winning tear.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of KD though, before I didn't want to get off of this though, but speaking of KD, on that first take interview, he came out and said that him and Draymond's altercation, where Draymond called him the B word, and called him a whole bunch of other things, and said that we won him before you, we'll win after you, that played a part in him leaving.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about this before. You said, nah, players get into it, whatever. But for him to admit that, what do you think about that?
I don't know, man, because it's like,
what was that? Ain't it?
Well,
it's soft,
like, is that the deciding
it's soft,
factor?
Kevin. Come on, bro. Don't. I know that's your guy. I know that's your man's, but you gotta admit that's pretty charming.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, is it that you ran off, or was it just like maybe that helped nudge me to go try something new?
No, what it was I'm the hired gun. I'm clearly the best player on this team and on the planet right now.
And not getting the respect
And I'm not getting the respect from this guy who wouldn't be nothing if he wasn't on our team.
Hey, man, don't point at me now.
I'm just saying, guys.
No,
You know what I mean?
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I'm out.
You pointed at the camera.
I'm saying, he said, I'm out, man. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, just call it what it is. Like, Draymond, of all people, like, Steph would have said, like, okay, you might have something here.
Yeah.
But Draymond, you're like, yo, bro, you wouldn't even be in the league. Might not be in the league if it wasn't being on this team. You know, so but KD, man, like, I mean, but my thing though is like, you got to be careful when you call a grown man a B, man.
Yeah,
that's
do.
just that's
you gotta watch yourself.
And I told you that, and we talked about that before, and I remember you said it too. You agreed with me, like, yo, you can't do that. But I was interested to finally he admitted it though. I was surprised he admitted it.
He went ahead and I mean, he got a cop too.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever, man.
Yeah, but it's early in the NBA season.
Braun looks good.
Braun looks good. AD's
so
working out, man.
How long does that last, though? How long is AD's body going to hold up?
I don't know, man. As long as they can stay healthy, they can.
AD's going to catch an ouchie.
Absolutely going to catch an ouchie. But that's my thing, though, is once he does catch an ouchie, it's going to fall on LeBron's shoulders. Hopefully, they can build up or pat enough wins right now so that way when AD goes down, they can drop a couple and it'll be okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Your man Dwight Howard. I don't know why he's
looking
dressed up
good,
like
man.
Rasputia or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like his hair. I hate his hair.
No, did you see his Halloween costume?
Oh no, the one where he was
Rasputia.
Was he? Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like,
I think that's a troll job, man. He's trolling. He knows the whole transgender thing was a big. He's trolling.
Wow, yeah, you really.
I mean, that's what it was, man. I mean, that's what it was, man. He came out and said, man's has things, man.
No.
Huh?
No.
Anyway.
Listen, he's been balling on the court though.
he has been balling.
He's been balling.
I don't know what that is on top of his head, but he's been playing well.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah, his game has come back alive. I'm glad to see him in a good situation.
If he can do that every night, at least give us 10. Give him if he gives him 10 and 10, because I don't have
no. You come out.
No,
you
don't
come
say that. No, I was saying us because it was just
you know
flowing in the conversation. I'm not saying us.
saying?
I'm not a Laker fan. I like LeBron. I'm not a Laker fan. You know what?
You ain't a Heat fan. You
I don't know who I'm rooting for.
fan.
Stop. You always put it over me. I don't know who I'm rooting for this year. Sixers, man. I'm rooting for the Sixers. If Ben Simmons is going to start hitting threes. Ben Simmons ain't attempted a three yet. I wish they was like, they ain't even shot one, man. Like that whole thing. And they lost last night to, who they lose to?
Embiid is still out though.
Yeah, but he 2 games.
I forget. Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Phoenix.
We completely missed the Embiid kitty cat fight.
Oh yeah, they did get to a fight, man. That was 2 of the softest cats in the world, man. Like,
it was fun. I like to see big man beef in the NBA again.
You were
know
hyped.
what I'm saying?
I mean, you were hyped. Like the NBA is back.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I want to see some blows
tumble.
connect. Man, Robert Parrish dropped some of the hardest beads on Bill Lane Beer.
Yeah.
Like straight right and lefts to the throat area.
But you know what, man? Like I'm starting to realize. I think in the NBA you're not allowed to throw straight punches anymore.
Why not?
Otherwise, you get severe punishments.
Really, Tom Janovic rule?
Yeah. So now you gotta just kind of wrestle and toss each other around a bit.
God bless him.
You can throw haymakers and hooks, but no straight jabs.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think if you're a basketball player though, like people think about it now. And like their brands, they're like so much money involved. I mean, if I'm a basketball player, I wouldn't throw a punch either. Like I'm gonna break my hand and lose $100 million because I'm out for a while.
Plus, those guys are so big, they probably never really had to fight. Like, we would talk about raids around lions, but bro, like you probably never had to fight.
No, I believe that. I mean, Embiid probably grew up with a rooftop of soda cans. Like I
don't
believe
think
that.
so, man. I think Embiid probably had it good, man.
Nah, I do, man. They're breeding Africans over there now, bro. Like you see a lot of these African dudes playing ball. I'm sorry, man. It's the truth, Kev. Have you seen them? They look like they're grown to pay taxes, man. Like, and they're out here telling me I'm 17 years old. You're a liar. Okay, you are a liar, sir. Yeah. You know, but. I don't know. The fight was funny. I do like that it happened and it was left there.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole social media part of it.
No, I love that part, man.
But that's Embiid's always thing. And when Cat comes, like, first of all, your nickname is Cat, and I can't really ever think that you're like the tough guy part. No, neither one of them are tough.
That's not his nickname, man. Those are his initials.
Hey, man, Cat.
Yeah, Cat.
You know?
Yeah, because nobody wants to say Karl Anthony Towns. I guess a lot.
I would tell people to call me Karl Anthony Towns. Don't call me Cat.
Listen, as a young person, man, I don't know. I want to be called Carl.
Yeah,
that's a pretty old man name.
You got smoke for your parents.
Yeah,
that's
but I mean, it's just an old man name. Like,
it is.
Maybe got handed down.
You ever thought about some names kind of got retired? Like, could you date a girl named Gladys? Like, could you be like, you know what I mean? Like, like seriously, could you come like nowadays, like, come down here, let me holler at you, Gladys. You know what I mean? Like, how do you,
Beatrice.
Yeah, Beatrice, right? Pearl. You know what I'm saying? Certain names just don't make it. Carl's one of those ones that should have been put in Pandora's box and never opened
like, yeah, it's over with for that.
Yeah, man, it should have never been there. But
man,
the fight was funny.
Yeah,
nonetheless. All right, man. Last thing we had, your boy Kanye, man.
Yeah.
He sells 275,000 the first week, and then has Brunchella.
Yeah, buddy.
And you here goes another thing. I got smoke with you because you always find a silver lining when it comes to Kanye for the most part. We might be Kanye stans, bro. We might be, seriously. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there because people, I don't know if you talked to anybody about it, about the Kanye review. I've talked to a bunch of people about our Kanye review, right?
Okay.
And actually, shout out to Sean and Craig. We actually sat down and listened to the album. It was only 27 minutes. And they were trying to figure out why we loved it so much. They were figuring out why.
It was good.
It was very good, in our opinion. And I get that other people make gospel albums that might be better. I get it. I understand that. But it was
I ain't listening to those.
It was a good album to me, man. Like I had some guys at church. Shout out to Alan. He sent me a couple links to people, and that was great hip hop. Don't get me wrong, and I understand why you're not getting on board with Kanye. But guess what? I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Kanye album was great, man. I thought he did a good job, man.
I did
Production
too.
was solid. I like the content, man. Hey, man, all solid. This is an album you can listen to with your mom.
I do, yeah, exactly. You know what? That point is overlooked.
Yeah,
like my kids will listen to it. Like, man,
I can listen to Freddie Gibbs with my mom, but
that's
different.
Thing.
Yeah,
That's
different.
That's different. Yeah. Nadine, my mom, she's like, what is this? Get this off of here, Nadir. I'm like, wow. All right, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I think that the number wise, Kanye has a grip on the just the kids or everybody for that matter.
Yeah,
people were listening to it that would never listen to a Kanye album before. Listen to this project. Kids who listened to and bought a lot of his, merch, a lot of his shoes, stuff like that. Listen to the album. The number doesn't really shock me that he sold that many.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's shocking. More than anything, though, I think it's just refreshing that it's like there's a large audience gravitating towards very positive music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's not like. I mean, you can listen to this with the babies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not have to worry about anything. It's like,
Danny's part is when he goes into talking to my dad, I say, she loves that part.
She likes to scream.
It. Oh, she screams it. She loves it.
Yeah, but it's like, man, nice wholesome fun for the family.
Yeah. The whole Brunchella thing, though, I do wonder if that.
Got your business.
Yeah. Oh, yo, that. See, that's the part. Like, we talked about that in the review. When he starts getting to the Kanye rants and stuff, that's when you start thinking, like, this dude's really crazy. And I don't get me wrong. We said it in the review.
Actually, he was right on. But you know what, though? Really, he was projecting his own home life on everybody else.
Yes, exactly. He was. But I do think that there was a diamond in his comment. I just think his delivery's off.
Yeah.
I think he definitely has some, like, there was a lot of people with social media. Like, do you ever look at your time wasted on social media? You look at the time. I don't look at it either. I don't want that negativity in my life. That's like getting a receipt from the ATM machine. I don't need that negativity in my life. I don't need that.
But the thing is, like, I don't spend a whole lot. Like, I mean, I scroll, man. Yeah. But after about 5 minutes, you're like, all right, I'm bored of this.
Yeah.
And
something else.
Right,
go read a book.
Yeah. No.
I do.
Well, I mean, sometimes I have to. Yeah.
I say I do.
But I usually go to film.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I got some time, or I'll play a game or something, or just chit chat with my wife. You know what? I find myself more and more, bruh, just like laying in the living room, man, TV not on, nothing else going on, just me and my wife just talking.
That's what's up.
I'm old and washed, man.
Nah, it's not being old and washed. You're mature enough to where you understand that that's what matters.
Yeah.
That's not washed. That's not. I would think about that if you knew or knew you held that in high regard when you were younger. Because our mind was so all over the place.
See, and this is what made me think of it too. Because I was up by earlier, man, and and the kids were out for voting. If y'all ain't done it already, well, by the time y'all hear this, y'all should have already voted. So rock the vote or whatever they're saying these days.
Yeah.
Man, I've actually been telling my sister to go vote. Caleb, go vote.
Okay. I hope you voted because by the time you see this,
I'm gonna text her in a second. Tell her go vote. But I seen Malik in there cupcaking.
Oh man!
I was like, oh, you make me sick.
That's what he does. Man.
You make me sick. And then I'm like, then I think back. I'm like, wait a second. Is it cupcaking if I do it with my wife? Maybe I'm cupcaking. I don't know.
Well, is it cake? It's not caking. No.
I mean, bacon. We're like laying under a blanket, nothing else going on, just talking to each other. It's like, no, I'm supposed to be around here, big draws, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You do know we're recording, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She knows. She knows.
That's the stuff that matters, though.
Listen, any married man will tell you, like, listen, your wife knows that she runs the house. Like, after a while, like, your energy level just can't match her, so you're just going to give in.
This is another gem I wish I told Jay, and this is something I pass on to him, is that there's only two things that can happen in your life. You can be right or you can be happy.
Yeah.
You can't be both.
Yeah.
If you decide to be right, just know you're not going to be happy. That's just marriage, man.
There's no payoff to being right in
Absolutely
marriage.
not. Now, there are certain times you have to be right. And you have to understand that you're going to.
Well, there's sometimes where you're just gonna have to let her be unhappy and brooding in it. But it's like if hopefully eventually she'll see that it was for her own good, and I'm doing it for the best of the household.
Yes.
But listen, there's few wins for us.
Yes,
man.
absolutely. That's like a wedding.
Or your wins are when she's happy, and then it's like okay,
absolutely,
got
man.
one.
Yeah, you got to take that L. But Kanye thing, Brunchella, just to put a button on that. I don't even think that had anything to do.
Tell me it was a problem. $55 for that beautiful McDonald's big breakfast
seemed like a
plate.
win to me.
That was a big breakfast plate,
yes, it
baby.
Was. You could share it.
And a concert.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kanyeezy, man.
Yeah.
You know, it probably came with a voucher for a free hot cake or something. No, I don't know, man. This whole thing is like it's something, and I think that Kanye has his he's in the news. He's in everything. I think what's next is him and the divorce with Kim's coming up. It's coming, bro.
I hope not.
It's coming,
I'll
man.
just say that.
They look like from the outside looking, they look like polar opposites right now.
But listen, Kanye does this all the time. Like he always goes off on a kick. So it's like, who knows?
I hope they don't. I don't want to
Kim
put
seems. I ain't gonna lie. Kim seems like a rider too.
She does.
Like,
she got him out of debt.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Jesus was showing off when he got him was $63 million tax return.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes, it was.
Yeah, but final thing, man. I want to get to the bottom of was that the real Kendrick Lamar? I'm gonna send you a picture. I want you to post it right here, right around this area.
In this area?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you tell me out there, was that the real Kendrick Lamar, or did he pull an MF Doom? I've got questions.
Did he have a mask on?
He's got like a cowboy hat and some glasses on, and it kind of looks like Kanye, it kind of looks like Kendrick, but it kind of doesn't. But we haven't seen him in a while.
Did he have the new Nike Elements on? Because that would be the time.
We don't see that part of it. Listen, I'm telling you, it gets a little spooky. It's like, who is this fella? But we haven't seen Kendrick in a while. He got low.
Okay.
So maybe this is what Kendrick Lamar looks like.
Some money on
days.
the table, man. We need to get one of the nephews out there and say they're Kendrick.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Get this money.
Now, if he did pull an MF Doom, or if a promoter pulled an MF Doom, that's hilarious.
Oh wow.
Doom, and by the way, Doom is a genius for that.
Yeah.
He was like, listen. Anybody can put the mask on and
go
play the records.
Anybody can be MF Doom. Even Doom be at home chilling. Like, oh yeah, send my 20%.
He be in the audience like, yeah.
Without the mask on, like, who's this guy? Like, how do you get front row tickets? Not knowing he's really the guy.
Right.
And this is a genius move.
Yeah.
Like the Daft Punk guys.
Yeah.
You know, anybody can be Daft Punk.
Yeah,
you know?
Just go out there, man. Listen, you can be doing 6 shows a night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All across the world.
Maybe we should start wearing masks.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? Once we take this show on the road, hey.
Oh yeah, we might be.
Yeah, don't be worried. Don't worry about if we double booked or not, baby.
No, don't worry about all that, man.
Yeah, ain't
just
your business.
Go to the show.
Yeah.
And I remote it in. Because FaceTime's a thing. We keep telling our one boy about it. FaceTime's a thing.
FaceTime is a thing.
All right, man. You got anything else?
That's about it, man.
Let's get out of here. All right, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life, man. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 189.
Yes.
Drink more water, people.
Peace.